It is the Ace Michael Show. Welcome to it. Thank you for coming on board and being my guest today. Hey, we're going to have a fabulous show. This right now is getting ready to be a moment in your life that you're going to reflect on later. That's real talk. If you ever want to be on the show, all you have to do is just send us a message. Say, hey, I'd like to be a guest on your show. And then the next thing that will happen is we'll put you on the show, and that's the best way for you to get it off your chest. Say what you've been holding in. You've been bottling up these emotions for so long. Get them out. The Ace Michael Show is the best way to do that. If you got it on your chest, come be a guest. That's what's up. All right, today my guest is Kristy Lynn. I found her on the social media. She's a fabulous model and also organizing different things for other models to do. That's when you know somebody's really good at something, when they get so good that they can start referring and recruiting other people. That's when you know they know their shit. All right, so welcome to the show for the first timer. We got a first timer here, Kristy Lynn. How you doing, Kristy?
I'm doing fabulous. It's finally about time that we get to talk and meet.
Absolutely. That's what we're meant to do. Now, I know a little bit about you, but the audience doesn't know. And we're going to hope they don't know anything. So let's go ahead and tell them a lot about who are you, what are you doing, how did you start doing what you're doing, and why are you doing what you're doing?
Okay, well, so there I was, 9 years old. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
That's modeling. I started modeling when I was 9, and kind of kept going until I was a teenager and I stopped growing. And, then they didn't really have commercial modeling back then. It was just all tall models. And I kind of gave up on my dream and met the love of my life. So some say. And I've been married for 20 years and together for 23
Congratulations.
years.
That's a big deal. Some people
Yes.
can be married for 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 years.
That's awesome. Okay, good. So you met the love of your life. Now, did he push you into the direction of modeling more? Was he like?
Absolutely not. He hates it. He hates what I do. He doesn't want me to model. He doesn't want me to do anything with it. He doesn't want me to have any interaction with anybody that is interested in me. It's just, he wants me all to himself. Even when the kids, I have 6 kids with him. Even when the kids want my attention, he's like, okay, it's enough time, mommy. Let daddy get her back. It's like,
yeah, hey, the heart wants what it wants,
it took him 20 years to get there. Now I'm just like, okay, come on.
I love it. Well, congratulations to you guys. That's a major accomplishment,
Yeah,
That's
we're
good.
still going. We're still
So
going.
back to the modeling. So you.
Modeling. The reason why I am helping different models and getting different events going, I started. When I moved to Las Vegas, I started modeling with my daughter. Well, she was actually my assistant, and was bored while I was changing. Got behind the camera, and there it was. She took off and is amazing. So I started Chiefy Kush Entertainment, where I scout models and entertainers, different artists, musicians, things like that. And I promote and manage them, and not really for a huge price, but more just to kind of help the young, fresh faces get out there, especially if they're good. Some don't know the direction to go. When I started young, I kind of was, going in one direction and didn't know the different doors that could be opened. Moving to Vegas, I found a whole bunch of doors to open. I'm a very independent woman that, I need to be in control of my own life and my own salary and my own bank account. So I figured, I cannot, I was in the, dancing. I was an entertainer for 18 years and worked in the different strip clubs throughout the United States. So I kind of, became one of these thick-skinned women that can handle anything that gets thrown at her and always takes on more than she can chew, but definitely gets things done under pressure. And having 6 kids and my daughter getting into modeling, and then my son getting into music. He does his own beats. He makes his own music. He just dropped his first album, thanks to mommy. And it's because I'm a momager. I get made fun of. They call me Kris Jenner.
Now
So
let me ask you a question. What makes a good manager? Because there's lots of people say they're managers, and a lot of artists are always, not always. Let me strike that word. A lot of artists are against their previous manager because they go, "Oh, well, I had this manager that was a shitty manager." Blah blah blah. So, what is, in your opinion, what's a good manager? What are the responsibilities of a good
I
manager?
feel like, a good manager is going to push you as far as you want to be pushed. If you want to reach for the stars, only you can reach as high as you want to reach. Me being a manager, I can help you reach for those stars, but I'm only going to meet you halfway. If you're not going to work for it, I'm not going to work for you. I'm going to work as much as you put into it. I'll still manage and promote and things like that. But if you're not showing up to shoots and you're not, taking care of your, going to sleep at a certain time before knowing you have a shoot the next day, or, um, you know, finding a different thing that you have to do. My boyfriend's in town, and different things like that. You have to be responsible. And if you want to, get someplace and you want your dreams to come true, you are the only one that can reach for them and make them come true. So
Mhm.
I'm just here as like a mom that's a big mama bear, and I want to see these people grow, and I want to see them go into a good direction. And I feel like everybody can eat. We don't have to, starve and keep, some eating more than others. I feel like there's enough for us all to go around if we just all help each other.
Mhm.
And I'm a mom of six, so my kids bring their friends, and their friends want to know, well, what can I do to get into this, or what can I do to get into that? And I don't want to sit back and say, well, I don't know. You can figure it out yourself.
Right. Right.
I want to see them grow also. They're also kids that are wanting to grow in a positive direction, and we need more positive in life than we need negative. So if I can help get more positive younger minds out there and get them going in a good direction instead of all this other bad shit that's going on,
Mhm.
hey, maybe that's my thing that I'm supposed to be doing in life.
Do you feel like there's enough positive role models for kids in
Absolutely
today's
not.
world? You don't think
No.
so? You don't think so?
Oh no. I mean, my daughter, like, she's 5, and her favorite musician is Cardi B. So like, but I mean, I like Cardi B too. It's just not very much of but I'm not a positive role model. I'm just myself. I don't judge anybody. I'm a freak of nature. I don't have a filter, and I talk like a sailor. So if you don't want your kid to, know the truth of life, and there might be a molester in the bathroom waiting for your kid to go in there if you're gonna let him go by himself, because that's what I tell my kids. At 7, when my son wanted to go to the bathroom by himself, I said, all right, well, if Bubba's in there, don't come crying to me because you wanted to go in the big boy's bathroom. And this lady's looking at me like, what the hell are you talking to? Hey, it's real life. There could be somebody in there waiting to, assault my child. You never know. So I want them to be aware of what's really out there, not sugarcoat
Well,
life, because
remember, we are living in the world where the freaking Boy Scouts organization of all
and
the
they know
Boy
that
Scouts are closed because of so much pedophilia going on in their organization.
child molesters. I mean, they have it in Catholic churches. It's like they're taught this. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's more or less. I'm not one to judge. I'm just here to help.
Right, right. But you can't be too careful, and that's one thing that you should definitely express to the children now. I think anyway, and I did with my sons. Yeah, you should know at 6 years old that the reason we don't go to the park after dark is because it's dangerous. Someone
Absolutely.
might grab you, and if they
Absolutely.
grab you, they're not going to bring you back to mommy and daddy, and we don't want that. That's what.
Absolutely. I mean, tell them
Yeah.
there's people that kidnap girls, and they sell them, and that you'll get touched. I mean, I tell them graphic details.
Right,
My
right,
3-year-old has a song that says, that's my no-no square. Don't touch me on my no-no square.
right.
So I don't even know where she got this song, but she sings this song, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Your no-no square. She's like, you can't touch my no-no square. I'm like, well, great. That's awesome. Don't let anybody touch that no-no square.
No,
So,
so Kristy, the obvious question then is, okay, so when you model, sometimes you model nude, right?
absolutely. And my kids hate it. My son, he's 20. His friends always message and ask about me and things like that. And I have to block
Always?
them.
They always
Oh,
message him?
oh my gosh. They
Well,
message him
there,
and they message me, and I sell my photos and I sell videos and things like that. And
right.
I'm like, I have to be careful that they're not my son's friends because I'm not trying to sell them anything. And I've got a lot of them that ask for it. I
Wow.
actually have one that follows me on one of my sites. It's ismygirl.com, and I it's like a webcam site, and
Yeah.
he's one of my followers. He pays monthly and he buys my videos and
And
stuff
he's
like that. So,
looking for his friend's mama's no-no square. That's
oh
his
my
thing.
gosh, he
He can do
is.
that. Yeah, hey. To each his own. Hey, the heart wants what it wants. And so are you making money doing this? Is the thing I always want to ask, like the cam models and things. Like, are you making money though? Like, I
I
know
mean,
you're making
like I
something,
said,
but like
you
money,
get what you
money?
put into it. You get what you put into it. If you invest your time, you are going to get paid. You definitely have to put into what you want. And if you don't put into it, you're going to get what you put into.
Mhm.
You put in half-ass, you're going to get half-ass. I don't do shoots that are nude or implied or anything like that for free. Absolutely not. But I definitely like to give new photographers that are looking for TFP shoots to just, do outdoors, lifestyle, glamour shots, different things like that, because I want to help them build their portfolio
Mhm.
and get practice. So again, there I go helping. So that's just something that I like to do, and it's in the modeling that I've always like. Modeling is my dream. So when my husband tells me, "I want you to quit modeling," it's either modeling or me, and I'm just like, I wanted to model before I wanted to marry you, so I guess you're out.
You're like, don't make that choice so cut and dry, brother. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
be
Don't do
careful what you say, because I mean, you're not
it. The
gonna
heart wants what it wants.
I'm not going to be told that this is your dream. Just let me just not, I'm going to pull this
Right.
back down. And no, you can't take my dream away. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm going to support you in something that you believe in. And if you believe that you can be president, hey, I will help you
Sure, sure.
try to get there, but don't crush my dream because you're insecure. I'm sorry.
Now, are you that mom that would say to your daughter not to cam model if she wanted to?
No, absolutely not. I try to get my daughter to cam model with me. I'm
Well,
like,
and what was that website again? And how do we get on that?
I
Very
mean,
interesting. The
he's
plot
my baby.
thickens.
We do shoots together. I mean, I'm not going to do anything that's like sexual towards my daughter.
Sure.
Absolutely not. But like, we'll do a shoot, and like, we've done implied nude before together. And like, I was sucking on her big toe, but it's my baby. It's like her little piggies. It was like more or less I was biting it, and I was like, like I was.
I just realized that the freak in me came out. I didn't even know that there was a freak in me, but something about what you just said made the freak in me come out. My freak was like, I had to grab his ass and be like, what the fuck are you want to show
I'm like,
me?
it's all innocent. I'm like, this little piggy went to the market. Well, this little piggy, well, mommy ate this little piggy.
Gracious, gracious goodness.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so you don't have any issues with that, clearly. That's good.
Absolutely not.
And in a way, like
It's
I would feel
beautiful.
like it's safer with you being involved in it than not, right?
You
'Cause
know,
it's keep
that's what I tell my kids. If there's anything that you want to try or do, let me at least be there, not as a chaperone, but kind of as like, as a friend, just to make sure that if you need me to hold your hair up because you drank too much, then let me be there to hold your hair up. If you want to smoke a blunt, then hey, smoke that blunt. But let me be there just in case have some kind of counteract. You want to take some shrooms, you want to eat some shrooms, let mom be there, because I want to make sure if you're going to have a bad trip, I want to calm you down. Like,
right.
I want to be that person that you can turn to and not feel like I'm going to judge you and point my finger at you. I want to be there to make sure that you're okay and safe.
Mm.
Um, and that's how, I mean, my kids and I are friends, and I'm their mother. I put my foot down when it needs to be put down. When they're getting out of, I mean, I'm not going to let my daughter put a needle in her arm and say, hey, I'm going to try this heroin. Hell no. It's like, I'll be like, well, I don't know if you really want to. But I mean, if you really think you need to try that, let me stand back here and make sure that you don't put too much, just like, I can't, they're going to do it what they want to do, regardless if you're there or not. So I'd
Mhm.
rather be there and give them, that extra like shoulder to lean on, rather than, have them do it behind my back and something happens, and
Yeah.
it's like, because I like to have a clear mind. I don't even like to drink. I smoke weed and that's it. I drink my coffee and I'm like going crazy. So and it's like one cup of coffee. If I go past one cup, I'm like flying all over the place. I have enough. I'm 100 pounds. I don't need too much coffee. So I smoke a lot of weed, and that's the best like ever. And it's like that's like my cigarette. That's what I don't know. I need it to function. I have anxiety. I have um like I don't know, different things.
So,
So instead of taking medication, instead of taking prescription pills, I don't like that.
right.
I'd rather just smoke weed.
So, Kristy Lynn, do you think that the weed smoking webcam and mom, is that the new normal? Is that how things have changed in America?
I think absolutely, because they're gonna. I mean, marijuana was such the gateway drug to all these other drugs, but now it's like this bridge back home. They're giving cannabis to different children that have seizures. They're giving cannabis to opioid addicted people that are trying to get off of opiates and withdrawing. What I don't know. I guess it helps with their withdrawals and things like that. So it's actually like this bridge back home. And I'm kind of, when I got into modeling, I kind of got into more of the cannabis stuff. That's why Chiefy Kush
Hmm.
is my business name. I'm Millie Juana Kush. My daughter is Kaylani Kush. Her boyfriend, my son-in-law, is Cheech Kush. It's like I have another niece that models, and her name is Ellie Juana Kush. So it's like um, I actually want to start like a lingerie or bathing suit line, swimsuit line of Chiefy Kush, and that is what my waitresses will wear at my smoke shop, cannabis infused like bake shop. You can pick your own buds. I can
Wow.
bake with things like that, and it's like everything's going to be cannabis. You can sit there and you can smoke your cannabis on one side, and you can come on the other side and get your baked goods and your drinks infused, and any kind of oils or topicals or lotions or anything like that I make and from all natural ingredients, and sell. So my models or my waitresses will come to you in a Chiefy Kush outfit and serve you your baked goods.
I want to say to anybody that's ever thinking about hosting your own podcast show, this is a no judgment zone, man. You got to be open minded. Anyway, okay.
like that's my dream, and I feel like I didn't reach too far for the stars because my dream is actually I can see it in the future. I can
Yeah,
actually see me having a bake shop with all these cannabis ingredients, and my waitresses wearing my clothing line because
absolutely.
I have
And
six
isn't
children.
that's step number one, right? You got to see it. If you don't see it, it's not going to happen. You got to be able
Exactly.
to see it. Let me ask you
Exactly.
another question, and I'm going to open this question with a revelation. You're a very, very beautiful woman, very, very pretty. And I know you may have put a little lipstick on and for the interview today, but I can tell you're a naturally beautiful woman. You've been beautiful all your life. So tell us a little bit about pretty girl problems. What are pretty girl problems?
Well, on top of me being gorgeous, just kidding. I am also like a spoiled brat. Not really a brat, but I'm kind of spoiled. I was raised by my grandmother because my mom was 15 when she had me, and my grandma, so that's why I kind of have an old soul, and I was raised right, and I know how to respect my elders, and I know how to hold my child's hand while crossing the street, and different things like that. I was raised from the Midwest. I think I was raised like in the heart of the United States, so I actually know how to have a heart and care for others.
Mhm.
Vegas is so harsh. I think I stood outside of my car for like an hour with some jumper cables, like, please, anybody. And nobody would help me. They thought I was going to steal their battery or something. I was like,
So tell us about this event you have coming up. You got a big it's a photo
this
shoot,
is
right?
then I
How did you
kind of
find it? Yeah.
older. Well, so this photographer was looking for in the different modeling sites, was looking for different models because he has cherished impressions magazine that is coming out with a bringing back Vegas from mob life to Corona life, and
Oh, wow.
nobody was really responding to his posts or commenting or anything, and I was the only one that did. And I kind of felt bad for the guy because his work is kind of nice. You know, he does a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And why not promote myself in somebody else's magazine? Why not? You know, this is a
Right.
TFP shoot. I don't have to pay for it. I'm getting pictures out of it. I'm getting business cards out of it. I'm making money selling the magazine. So like I'm getting these little business cards that I'm going to hand out with 25% off of the magazine if you put my code name in. And the more magazines I sell, the more money I, commission from.
Sure.
And he was looking for 5 to 7 models um, as a low, just in case, he was shooting kind of low. And I am now, and he was looking for only females. Well, I inboxed him and told him what I do, that I promote and I manage, and I can get you some models. And hey, I'm here in Vegas, so why don't you just let me get the schedule together, get some models together for you, get these different locations set up that you want to shoot at, and I'll get a group chat going on, and we'll get all these models in here so we're all on the same page, and we'll have them sign a model release. And I just kind of took over his thing, and I kind of felt like I bullied him, so I video chatted him, and I'm like, okay, I got to meet you face to face because I feel like I'm just like overing on your whole project. And he goes, no, because he was kind of quiet, like he didn't really know what to say.
Yeah.
And no, I really have never had anybody take over like that and know what she was talking about because I'm, this many states away. I think he's in Utah. No, not Utah. He's also from the Midwest. I want to say like Nebraska or Illinois or something like that. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
he's coming from out of town. And he's this like redheaded, red-cheeked guy. And I felt like, oh gosh, I'm like taking this guy and bullying him. And he's like thanking me left and right because now I've got him between 12 to 15 female models and 4 to 7 male models that are coming. And he wasn't going to have any male models at all, but he wanted a backyard barbecue, like pool shoot,
Mm-hmm.
because that happens in Vegas, I guess. And it was going to be all girls. And I'm like, I think maybe we should just kind of even it out a little bit and make it like a barbecue party, like
Yeah,
not
because
just
it wouldn't be
he
all
wanted.
girls at a barbecue, you
Yeah,
know?
we should be. If it's just going to be all of us girls, then we should just be on the bedroom upstairs in the bed with pillows and like have a
Yeah.
sleepover.
Yeah.
And he started laughing, and he got it. And so I got him that many models. I also, because he's shooting at the Oasis and he's going to be the only photographer at the Oasis for 3 hours,
Mm.
and only needs to do a group shoot for 30 minutes, and then he's going to do individuals. Well, if there's 12 to 15 models, we're going to all be like limbo, waiting for our time to get shot. So I asked him if he felt like maybe splitting the cost with a couple other photographers so he didn't have to pay for the whole thing, have us models waiting around, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe get like 3 to 4 other photographers to come in, and they can all take over after you got the group shoot. So instead of having photographers there and distracting the models, we'll have them come after your group shoot. Once that is done, then we can all disperse. And he liked that idea. So
Smart.
I kind of took over, and it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. And we're shooting all over Vegas, and it's bringing Vegas back to life and showing what really goes on behind the scenes. And I wanted girls from here that are, I mean, I've got all sizes, all shapes, all colors. I don't discriminate. If you're a model and you have good work and you're professional, hey, absolutely, I want you to come and show up for this shoot and show what Vegas is all about. Hey, Desiree. Sorry, excuse me. No, you put right there. Nice.
No,
Sorry, that was
we,
my 3-year-old.
we won't keep you, and we can edit stuff, so you don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to pick it up with this. So are you still looking for models for your upcoming event?
Um, I mean, I would absolutely like to have whoever wants, because I mean, it's not like we're just going to have one. I have about let's see, I think like 6 different themes. And I have different times. Like I want the Raiders Stadium. We're going to meet at the Welcome Center on Las Vegas sign. We're going to meet there first. Go to the Raiders Stadium. Shoot some like Raiders gear there, and from there we're going to go to T-Mobile Arena, and we're going to shoot some Golden Knights stuff.
Oh,
And
wow.
from there we're going to probably have a lunch or get something that is on the strip,
Mm.
shooting on the strip, finding ourselves a Las Vegas showgirl to take pictures with, because Las Vegas showgirls is obviously bringing back Vegas.
Yeah.
um, and them girls are out there trying to make some money, so why not go and tip them just to get into the magazine and share their experience with everybody. And then we're going to kind of call it a night. And then come Saturday, we're going to do the Oasis studio, and that's a good 3 hours. And from the Oasis, we're going to go to Fremont and do the Fremont experience and shoot down there in the art district. And so it's like we're all going to be out and open. I want, if anybody does come, please bring a mask, because some are more, into the social distancing than others. I
Mhm.
really don't. I haven't had a mask on this whole entire time, and I'm straight. But
Mhm.
I mean, I roll in the mud, so I'm a little immune to everything. And I don't know. I feel like the mask is what's going to give you the corona. But
Everybody.
anyway, just bring a mask.
And so if we want to find you on social media, if we want to stalk you, we want to become fans, we want to submit for this modeling opportunity, what do we need to go? Where do we go to find you?
Okay, so on Facebook, you can follow me at Kristy Lynn. Message me, absolutely find me there. On Instagram, you can also message me and let me know. That is Millie Juana Kush. It's MILLY_Juana_KUUSCH. And definitely find my work there. That's where I post all my pictures and videos. But then I'm also on Twitter at MKUUSCH. And then I am also on YouTube at Mama Kush. And then I am also on ismygirl.com for Millie J. Kush. And yeah, I have an OnlyFans account also, and a Patreon account, but I don't have the links to those. I'll have to send them to you.
That is what's up. Hey, you know what? It's the Ace Michael show. I like that very much, what you're doing. I like it. I like it. I like it. If there's anything we can do to help, we will. And also, you're welcome back to do the show anytime you like. I hope you had a good time.
I
Uh,
had a great time.
for
I'm
the
sorry
rest
that I
of
took too
y'all,
much of your time.
yeah, you're fabulous. And for the rest of y'all, hey, I hope you enjoyed the show today, and make sure that you come back next time. Share it, like it. Thank you for all the shares and likes. If you ever want to be on the show, come be on the show. You know what I say at the end? Live the life you love the life you live. Thank you.
Thank you. I
Hey.
say, bye, America.